Hello everyone, my name is Tracy Talgan and today I'm going to be doing a sketch of a Himalayan poppy. I'm using a pencil, an eraser, a sketch pad, a Sharpie pen, black fineliner permanent, or you can use any kind of fineliner that you have. So to start, I'm drawing a small circle, a little smaller than the size of a dime, and within that circle I'm drawing what looks like a 5-petaled flower. Then I'm going to start sketching the petals of the poppy. You can either pause the video in order to follow along at your own pace, or you can replay the video as many times as you need to. I'm going to let you continue watching this video and I'll provide commentary where I need to add a tip or an explanation of what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just trying to get the petals to be roughly similar in shape and size. Now that I've got my rough shape of the petals, I'm drawing a circle around that smaller circle, just as a guideline of where I want to be putting the filaments and the anthers, which are the round parts that I'm drawing now. Then I'm going to add a bit of a stem and some poppy seed pods on either side of that stem. That finishes up the pencil sketch. I'm going to now take my fineliner pen and start inking this. For the petals, I'm going to be making a sort of a squiggly, bumpy line in order to convey the shape of the petal better. I'm adding some straight lines to give the petal texture. And then I'm going to add some short squiggly lines to convey more of the actual texture of the petal. I'm also going to add a thicker line along the edge of the petal to provide more contrast and to provide some dimension. I'm going to repeat this process for each of the petals. Now I'm adding some more black circles to the center area of the poppy. To add even more contrast and texture to the petals, I'm going to be doing some single line hatching to the edges of the petal. The next step after this is to fill in the stem and the poppy pods. I'm using some scratchy lines, and then for the pods I'm going to use some hatching and some cross hatching to give the pod a three-dimensional look. Speaking of scratchy, my voice has been a little bit scratchy, so while I'm finishing this up, I'm going to grab a drink of water and I will get back to you. All right, I'm back and sufficiently hydrated. I think my voice sounds a little bit more acceptable now. I'm just writing down the name of the poppy. Now, this sketch will be similar for whatever type of poppy that you're drawing. Remember to let the ink dry completely before you erase the pencil lines. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I do appreciate the feedback and it helps to support my channel. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to check out my next one. Take care and bye for now.